Okay, hi. This is Home Designer 2016, and working from your instructions, I'm going to create, not worried about the wall types, right, because you didn't specify those. We'll just draw a rectangle, representing the main house, I assume. Oops. Okay. Now how you do a shed roof, you can see it automatically builds a hip roof with auto roofs on. Hip roof. Okay. So you create a shed roof, and this is specifically, you want an 11-foot wall here and an 8-foot wall over here. So we'll set the ceiling height in this room dialog to 8 feet. 8 feet. Okay. That'll give us a hip roof over at 8 feet. Now to create a shed roof, you have to take the sides and reprogram them, the side walls. Go to Roof tab and make that a full gable wall, and put the gable on this end and a hip on this end. Now we'll make this a gable as well. And the last thing to get a shed roof is this wall here. We'll reprogram it to be a high shed gable wall. Now let's take a look at that, and that's our shed roof. Yeah, there we go. Now you didn't specify what this pitch is. In your sketch it looks like this is like 312. So I'm going to tell the program manually over here on the roof tab to not have an 812 pitch there, but have a 312 pitch. We'll go back to the open camera and see, now we got a 312 shed roof on the quote main house. Now we'll go back and draw the extension in. Now auto roofs is on, so some unusual things will probably, some automatic things will be happening while I do this. Now don't get distressed with that. That's just the software being the software. Where's my wall tool? There they are. We'll draw on the addition. Now the software doesn't know anything about this, so it's going to put, initially it's going to put try to put a shed roof over it. Only I told this wall to have a gable roof over it, so it's trying to do a gable there, and it's putting a shed here where I told it to put a shed. But here I haven't given complete commands yet, so you hit Shift F6 so you can kind of watch this develop. Now I need to guide the software to a result. So I want a shed on this side, then I need to put a wall break right here, and then this command probably still has in it originally the roof command high, full gable wall, and that's fine. I need to go on the other side and tell the other wall to have a full gable. And I haven't, the software still I haven't guided the software to the exact result. Now, I can tell from your sketch that the ceiling height over here is not 8 feet. So the defaults are still set at the structure, it's still set at 9 feet. So I'm going to change this to 8 feet and see what sort of change we get in the addition dialog box. Okay, a little bit of change, but not. See, the software is just a mechanical device. You have to really think for it. Let's click over here and rotate around. You can see what it's done. It's still got the original shed roof that I created on the main house, but it's trying to do this. The only way I can get a separation here is by changing the ceiling height. So we'll change this from 8 feet to 7 feet and see what sort of a change we get. Okay, that's still not. Oh, and also I haven't told this roof here what pitch to be. So I have to open this wall here and change the pitch to like 3. You see how the software is just mechanically changing as I make changes. Now I'm going to raise the ceiling height over here to 9 feet. Just trying to get, there we go. Now I got this thing separated. Now that's kind of sort of what you wanted, in that we got a shed roof and a shed roof. Now what we don't have is over here on this side an 8-foot plate, because if I change that back to 8 feet, let's see what happens. See, I changed it to 9 to get it to separate. We'll change it to 8.5 feet. 8.5 feet. See how it snapped right back together. So, okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to separate this from the main building a little bit. And you can see that now I've got my shed roof back, and I got no roof here because I don't have a closed space. We're going to take that and I'm going to close it with an invisible wall. So now that little invisible wall I just drew, I need to tell it to be a high shed gable wall. High shed gable. Let me move these walls away. I'm going to shift select those and drag them away from the building. Okay. Now I'm getting close to what I want. I've got an 8-foot plate in the main house. But let's set that to 8 feet. Okay. Now I've got, let's see, what do we have here? We have, okay. Let's set this one to ceiling height to 8 feet. Okay, now I'm going to shift select that. In Home Designer Suite, it's a little more complicated. Now, I've got the basic roof design going there, but I'm going to turn off I'm going to go over to the build roof dialog, double click there, and turn off auto rebuild roofs. Now I'm going to shift select this addition, stick it over there, and you can see that the roof didn't move. And there's no way in Suite that I can do that. I can't just grab that and move it. So let's rebuild roofs and see what happens. Okay, see it. All right, so it's a little dicey. Let's try adjusting a ceiling height in here. 72. I just want to get a little. Yeah, I want to get that separation there. Now this wall across here, that's relatively easy to fix. We'll just go up to the attic and draw this attic wall across like that. It should, well, it didn't, and this one here I'm going to delete it. That's not working. That roof plane, I can't move that roof plane out of there, and so that's what's causing that to be blocked. See if I can move that a little bit. Okay. It's still kind of dicey looking. Let's see. That's somewhere in the neighborhood. You see, with Suite, you can't just click on roof planes and move them around like you can in Pro. So you have to work with pre-settings. This roof plane here is going into the house there and chopping that wall off. I'm just deleting those dimensions and thinking in the meantime, see if there's anything I can do that I haven't already tried. I don't know why that's chopping in there. Yeah, if I make it 8 feet like the main house, then they'll join together. Well, okay, that they didn't join together. I've still got an invisible wall there. That's probably what's okay. Yeah. I'm going to separate that wall break. And then reconnect those with an invisible wall. Yeah, I got that junk going on there. I guess I need to designate this wall high shed gable. See if that helps. Okay. Over here we got the ceiling height set to 8 feet. That would give us an 8-foot wall over here. I don't know. Depending on the pitch, then that would probably give us an 11-foot over here. I hadn't figured the math on that. Okay. Actually, by putting an extra wall in here, that wall there is not straight. I just now noticed that. Let me straighten that out. Should be able to open that up and see the angle there. It should be at 90 degrees. Yeah, that's better. So that's how you would do that in Suite, and it's not real easy to do. And if you're a perfectionist, you might as well just forget it, because it's very difficult to get that done in Suite. In Pro, it's no big job because you have additional tools that give you greater control. But in Suite, you've got to use patience and tweaking things around. Now I can go up here to build roof dialog and turn off auto roofs, and then get rid of this wall here, and it won't auto rebuild the roofs. And I can replace this interior wall with exterior wall with an interior wall. And it's because I've got the roofs kind of in place. But it takes patience, and it takes working with the tools that you have. So and with Suite, it's all in the settings on the roof tab: high shed gable, 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 high shed gable. This one here is still probably set high shed gable, and that's just for auto-generating roofs. And once the roofs are are correct, then you turn off auto rebuild roofs and then go on with your design. And I'm sorry I couldn't get that perfect, but uh, with perhaps greater patience and working around, I could get that done. But that's as close as I can get with Home Designer Suite. Thanks for watching.